We got stuff to watch. What's up? What's up? It's time to watch a shitty review. You with me? All right, cool. Let's do that. Now, I've never seen any of this. Probably the most I've seen is like 30 seconds. I don't know what kind of takes this dude has, but from what I've heard, it's some very shitty ones. So I hope it's not as bad as I'm imagining. Put it at 1080.
Can you spot what's wrong with these two Dragon Ball Z games? They show the same scene. Goku
Yeah.
and Vegeta battling it out in a Utah-looking desert. It's a classic clash that took DBZ into the modern era. And with the new engine, you can likely pick out which one is the newest game, Sparking Zero.
Yes, sir.
But which one is the second newest?
Technically, none of these because Kakarot is the second newest. But you know what? Give him the benefit of the doubt. I know which one is the last one. It's the Universe 2. But like, come on, bro.
The gameplay looked different, faster, smoother, tighter, closer to the source material. Besides the graphics, it's almost impossible to tell. And that's a problem.
I don't think he's touched the game. Now, I haven't either. But all four of these games play completely different. Mind you, we're talking about arena fighters. Burst limit is already... This argument is already cooked because he has a burst limit right here.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is looking to switch up the DBZ Arena Fighter formula. But the truth is, it fails to switch up the formula at all. There have been well over 100 titles in the DBZ franchise. From the
I'm gonna hold my thoughts.
the absurd.
I don't want
But when
pause too
Dragon
much.
Ball started using a boilerplate Arena Fighter template back in 2002 with the introduction of Budokai series,
Budokai is not an arena fighter. It's a 3D fighter. Or actually, you know what? More specifically, let's pinpoint, right? It's actually a 5D fighter, and you'll actually find out more about this in Core A Gaming's video. If you never heard of Core A Gaming, hey, I just told you now. I'll leave a link down below.
the franchise has felt like it's been stuck in a hyperbolic time chamber. With over 20 different DBZ Arena Fighters released
A few minutes later.
My nigga, is that fighters? Nigga, is that... I didn't even see Sagas. Is that Sagas? Sagas in my face right now? And he's saying that's an arena fighter? I had to backhand him. Wait, I didn't even see... Legends? Legends in the arena fighter? Yo, I'm not even 2 minutes into this video. You doing me like this, man? What the fuck? Burst limit.
I need Dragon Ball Z to do better. Looking back on the past is comforting, but we can't live in it forever. We deserve either a transformative leap forward for the series or a sequel to the only transcendent Dragon Ball game over the last decade. I've played Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and unfortunately, my fears were confirmed.
You played Sparking Zero? He played it, guys. He played it. He played it. So now I can say he's an idiot. There's no way.
Now, the Sparking Zero graphics are the best they've ever been, and I applaud them for having destructible environments and trees that sway when hit with ki power, but graphics alone do not make a game. When you dissect the match, it's much slower than it looks. Real impact and damage is far apart, and it doesn't have the back and forth, keep them guessing momentum battles of top fighting games.
This game, it froze here, so I don't know what. Maybe it's a video bug, but he's saying it doesn't have the back and forth momentum of guessing. Mind you, Tenkaichi is the only Sparking Zero. Sparking Tenkaichi is the same thing. Tenkaichi is the only arena fighter where you have to block up or down. You have to block low or high. It's the only arena fighter that does that. To my knowledge, for Dragon Ball, it is the only one that does that. What are you talking about?
Sparking Zero is extremely similar to the last several dozen Dragon Ball arena.
If he truly played this game, I don't think he would have said that sentence. What was the last... Now I'm going to bring it up. because now I'm going to make you look like a fool. In 2024, Sparking Zero comes out. What were the last like 10 games? I'll give it 10. I was about to say 5. The Breakers. That's just a completely different genre. Kakarot, which was a single player game. World Mission, not even, that's a card game. Jump Force, we're not even going to talk about that. Legends, FighterZ, 2018, card game. I don't know what this is. Arena Fighter. Bubble game, puzzle game. I don't know what Dokkan even is. There's literally nothing like the Sparking series. Nothing. And I'm not even just saying that to glaze. Like, it literally is. They tried using the Tenkaichi name. Look what happened. Ultimate Tenkaichi. That game sucks.
It feels more like the return of the EA Sports College Football.
I just paused. Updated
graphics with familiar controls. And I need to talk about those controls, because if you've ever wondered what it's like to be one of the Z Fighters, turn elsewhere, because the controls are not great. Powering up freezes you in place while your special bar fills up, leaving you vulnerable to attack. Sure, that's part of DBZ, but it still makes the game feel clunky.
Your complaint is that you can't key charge and move at the exact same time.
And here's why. It's because the controls are too complex for casuals, but not technical enough for hardcore gamers. And it's not always clear if you whiffed a beam because of something you did, or if you just weren't on the right plane.
It tells you damage numbers on the left if it hit or not. What did you want a hit marker? You want a hit marker like HOD? You want a hit marker?
You might even find yourself fighting underwater.
Yes.
It doesn't slow you down or change anything at all.
Actually false. Did you know in Tenkaichi or Sparking, if you charge underwater, you charge slower than you are out of water? Did you know that? He didn't. I did.
The best fighting games, like Street Fighter, Tekken, and Under Night In-Birth, feel like you're
Now, you can't say Street Fighter, Tekken, and then say Under Night In-Birth. You can't do that. Some other game that's not Under Night, because I like Under Night. I like Phone On. Why are we bringing this game up? Just because it came out this year?
There's an emphasis on frame advantage, timing, and spacing that can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
He's saying, I know I'm pausing a lot, right? He's saying all this like it don't exist in Sprite. That's what makes this video so annoying for me, because I know how Sparking and Tenkaichi is, and he doesn't. It's very clear that he doesn't. You don't know. And I keep having to pause. I want to watch it. But the more I watch it, the more bullshit comes from his mouth, and I can't understand. I don't understand.
In my opinion, Dragon Ball FighterZ is a much better use of the license and still has a robust...
There was something that I said, I think a year ago at this point, and it still reigns true to this day. The end of Arena Fighters was when Jump Force came out and FighterZ took over, and they never see Arena Fighters in a good light, even if it is a good Arena Fighter. This is still true, because this dude is bringing up FighterZ in an Arena Fighter discussion.
It's paced and competitive. So much so that it had a presence at the EVO tournament for 5 of the last 6 years.
Oh, by the way, this is important, because this is just a little side chant. I've been recording for like 30 minutes, so I'm going to make this a little short, because I've been pausing so much, making shitty ass points. This is why I think it's important for an Arena Fighter to get to EVO. Everyone knows what EVO is. It's the biggest fighting game tournament of all time. This is why we need Arena Fighters at EVO. At least one. So people can shut up about Arena Fighters not being fighting games or not having competitive value, because it's not at EVO. I need at least one game. I need it to be at EVO. Main stage. I need one game.
Some moments that evoke nostalgia, like Gohan and Goku's iconic father-son Kamehameha, would be a whole-ass level in a Budokai game. FighterZ does the same thing in special moves that only last a few seconds. The games industry has a bad habit of releasing rinse and repeat sequels, and we tend to reward.
I can't, man. This game series hasn't gotten a sequel in 15 years.
By buying every new sports game or Call of Duty year after year. At least COD has a different story every time, but Dragon Ball still retreads familiar ground. Want to see Goku sacrifice via special beam cannon in the Saiyan saga? Here it is, but you can switch to a first-person camera this time. Ultimately, Dragon Ball
Ball's an anime. Dragon Ball Z is an anime. Call of Duty's an original IP, so they can make new shit. Dragon Ball Super. It's an anime.
In the meantime, I'll be open for a better use of the license.
Jesus Christ.
Just saying.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this entire video. I'm tired. You want to know what time it is? Let me get my phone for you real quick, man. It's 4:04 a.m. I'm probably going to quickly edit all this together. This is a 40-minute recording, so you're definitely getting a lot out of me. Like, subscribe, all that other stuff. I'll see you guys later. And remember to stay determined.